Is it Cambodia's safe country?
Cambodia is safe, 100%.
I can guarantee Cambodia is the safest country for a woman to be here.
And now let's go to another our guest, Saiora. Saiora, hi Saiora.
Happy Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day, pretty lady.
If I introduce myself, I'm a full-time dance teacher, I'm a choreographer and an artist. And we all love Cambodia so much. And I feel I'm not Cambodian, but people got mistaken me by they think I'm Cambodian fully. But I feel in my heart that country is meant for me. And it's really nice for us to talk. And I want to hear more stories about us talking about Cambodia because it's really the country I love so much in my heart. And it's such a free space for us to create because we are an artist. We always look for the countries that we can express ourselves in different ways. And this is the only country I've been feeling free. Yes, so that's why I love Cambodia, and people are amazing, especially you. Meeting you today was really special.
And you?
Yes, such an inspiring woman. And there's a lot of artists that lives here. Like I know you, we've never talked that close enough.
That's why I made this girl talk, to be honest.
Actually, we didn't organize well before. We
Yes.
didn't know each other. We met like 1 week ago and we started to communicate with the idea.
Yeah, it just come up the idea.
That's what I love about Cambodia. It's
Yeah,
very
sure.
spontaneous. No one has an exact plan,
Sure.
but we
Right.
just follow. Yeah,
We just live the life.
yeah, we're just living here. Yeah.
Yeah. So talking about more about let's say your business, right? Your direction. Tell us more about, because I feel like this is very interesting that you say, oh, there are so many artists here. Actually, some people, I mean, they don't know about the art community, but yeah, you are right. Actually, me and you, we are like in this art community. You girls more in the business side. So that's why actually I like to have all of us like to have this talk, because we are from different directions. That's how we can connect, because I feel like business and art, they always have to help each other, because we're giving a bit of like a creative direction, right? And in business, you guys know good with the numbers and stuff. So you can sell the art create the art for you guys to sell as well, right? We are like, even like you guys in real
business
exactly.
here.
Now we're gonna do it's a business idea here. Because you guys, for example, in the real estate, right? So this is also all the buildings, it's architecture. You can
Right.
see even this beautiful setup is also created by creatives in Cambodia, right? So that's why Saiora share about like how big is the art community, how easy or not easy to grow the business you're working in.
I think art is everywhere, right? Even the way how you work is also a form of art. And artists, there's a lot of artists here. They have fashion designers, they have dancers, they have performers, singers. And the community is huge for this country. At the same time, it's small because we all know each other, right?
Wow.
Yes. And for me personally, coming here, it was quite hard because I'm still foreigner for Khmer culture.
Where are you from? We didn't hear
Yes.
that. Yeah.
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Oh, Kazakhstan.
So I also fully speak Russian, I fully speak Kazakh, English, and tik-tik Khmer. Tik-tik Khmer, yeah. And it was really hard for me coming here because I didn't know anyone. Even though I'm an artist, it's hard to find as another artist in our industry.
Yeah.
You have to know someone who will bring you up to the other artists, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I started alone, just in the studio, and I had my students working, and by the time I started doing my own researches, and I found out Cambodia just loves lots of events, the same as holidays.
Yes.
The love events here.
Holidays, a lot of holidays, like water festival, so many holidays. And I've met all the other artists during the events, and I've been talking to them, and mostly it's 50 Khmer, 50 foreigners, and most of us we support each other.
Well,
Yes,
it's true,
and
no.
it really matters for us as an artist, because at the end of the day, you want your art to be supported, right? And the community is very supportive. So if I have a dance event, I will invite some other fashion designers and will definitely join to support, right? And if there is a fashion show, they will invite me for me to come to support them back.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
so nice.
And it's actually community. It's really, for me personally, it's big. Yes, because I know so many artists that they like to draw, and I've done so many events for the photographies or art galleries. And if you come to Cambodia, you'll definitely find a spot that will make you inspire. And I definitely recommend Cambodia for an artist. It's such a spiritual country that you can get inspired by people, by nature, by food, and by history itself. Also Lara Croft, of course. I have to mention it, yes.
I think, yeah, this is the thing actually. To be inspired, it's coming out of spirit, right? So a lot of people mentioning that Cambodia is a spiritual country, and that's why they call it like Kingdom of Wonder. And I have my friends who truly believe that it's like, that people talking about, oh, Bali accept you or Bali not accept you. I feel like the same for Cambodia, and a lot of expats, foreigners living here, they also feel that way. And it's always like the people coming here, they never think that they're gonna stay here like, oh, I go there like for a year or something. They're already living here like 15 years, 10 years, and it's literally their second home, and maybe they even can call it their first home, like Cambodia itself. A lot of when I travel, for example, abroad, when Singapore, Vietnam, wherever, they always surprised that Cambodia actually has so much to offer, because, okay, population-wise, it's like now it's a 17 million population, right? But we have here so much to offer. If you want to go for heritage, if you want to go for this quiet lifestyle, enjoy, right, the peaceful life, you can go to Siem Reap, and it's a beautiful place. It's a very different vibe. They even have their sort of like dialect there. Right.
And
then if you want this busy life, if you want to go like offices, urban, it's more Phnom Penh. And of course the provinces, each province here, they have their peculiar thing, right? Some provinces famous for their fruits, some provinces famous for I know for their like fishing, for dolphins, for everything, for coffee. Exactly. Now we also like drinking here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So many things. And silk farms. They're producing pepper, salt, exactly.
Cashew,
A lot. The elephant sanctuaries they have like also on the north part of Cambodia. So I feel like has so much to offer for everyone. For like peace lovers, like for nature lovers, for urban lovers. So you actually I like your opinion that there is actually enough art community here. Well, technically, if you know what you're looking for, you can definitely find it, right? So, but talking about how fast, let's say, because I want to talk a bit about art, right? You're one of the person who present art. So how fast, let's say, you can grow your own business? I know you have your studio, right? Like your ballet show, right?
Yes,
Correct?
I have my own show. Talking about the speed, it's pretty easy. Cambodia still needs lots of artists to come here to put their own vision into this country. For example, for me, I start my own dancing show, and we do different shows from elegant to other private events or stage performance or music videos, commercials, anything. And it's definitely, we need more of artists to come here to express themselves. In my show, it took me 6 months to have at least 100 shows.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's so what?
Yeah, thank you.
It looks like you guys like on one show you're like, okay, I'm going next time. Tuk please next one.
Actually, we have been in concert yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
Thank you
yesterday.
for coming,
concert.
supporting.
We were screaming like Saiora. This is the woman empowerment.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
think
we
we
embrace.
can add this video from yesterday concert.
From the
in
yeah.
From the concert,
to
okay.
show the people here that it was amazing.
We can do
It
that.
actually was about the celebration of Women's Day.
It was
Yeah.
actually a charity
It was a
concert.
nice festival, music festival.
All women performing on the stage, all the famous Cambodian singers, Cambodian artists, they were performing, and it was beautiful. Yeah.
I just want to add one question, girls, because I have always a question when I sell, let's say, real estate overseas. The first question that they are asking me is it Cambodia a safe country? So that one is an impressive question every time for me, because I want to ask you how you will reply for that, let's say, question and your opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. They're like,
We got you. Okay.
they're like,
Okay. Yeah.
what's that? Drums.
Yeah.
I think for me, I would say, because let's say I'm local, right? So I would say, great question. For me, Cambodia is safe, 100%. First of all, speaking from a local person perspective, I feel safe walking on the street. Of course, I need to be wary, be aware of some motorbikes driving fast and stuff like that. But overall, I do feel safe as a woman in Cambodia. It's easy for me to say, but I think maybe it's more of a question to you girls.
No, it's
Young
actually interesting
girls,
because you are
expats.
representing.
That's
also
a good
Khmer.
That's a good question to ask a woman if they feel safe in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I can guarantee Cambodia is the safest country for a woman to be here because I dance heels. Yeah, I'm a heels dance teacher. So for me, it's very important to choose and to be in the country where I feel completely safe. As I post some videos can be sexy dress or anything revealing. And the way how Khmer people react to that, it really surprised me.
Yeah, they say, you go, girl.
They
how
say,
they
you
react.
do you. We have our own culture, but we support you that.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
that's what I love about Cambodia. They're different, but they will still support you and give you all your love. And I've never experienced any unsafe situation in Cambodia, like as a woman, as an artist, or just by living here. Yes. What about you?
It's actually for me because I probably can. I won't compare, but I'm coming from the, let's say, background of living in China, and China safety wisely it's like one of the top probably country in the world. Let's say like Singapore, those like Chinese speaking countries, right? Like because the cameras are everywhere, they have a very high security, face recognition and stuff, and now it's getting stronger and stronger, which is in Cambodia. It's so interesting. So that one is like a digital safety, right?
Yep.
Because people don't have choice. Well, it's gonna be under cameras. Whatever you do, it's gonna be recorded. That's why in China, this is how nowadays is like you literally can, I don't know, keep your phone here. So then you walk outside maybe for an hour, and then you come back, it's gonna be there. Well, because of course, like the whole protection, which is great to know as well. Here, it's a different safety. Here, you rely on people, right? Which is mainly never had like any issues actually with the locals. And I didn't have any issues with expats, but of course I heard the stories. But community of locals, Khmer people, they're usually very helpful. Usually, it's very interesting. Is I think one of the only one country in Southeast Asia, let's say when we go as an expats, we go to the markets, and usually locals to locals it's like cheaper or something. Yeah, it might be slightly cheaper to locals, but to be honest, they're very honest with you as a foreigner as well.
Sure.
Especially if you come to them and you speak few words in Khmer, like on like Chung Rip Su, like Sus Dei Bon, like Okun Chara, they're very open to that. They love it, and I never had like any issues, actually it's the same price. And sometimes they give you actually extra gifts because you're just foreigner who speak a bit of Khmer. They really appreciate it. They really appreciate it. So as well, as much as you respect them, they're gonna respect you back. That's how I feel about Cambodia. So this is 100%. This is the, I feel like, the honesty and safety. I feel safe. Yeah, I feel safe. But of course, to be honest, you have to be aware. You cannot keep your stuff and go around, keep here. It's mostly 90%. I think it's gonna be returned. But if you lose something, I mean, it's on you. But safety wisely, if you're aware, if you're conscious, it's 100% safe. That's how I feel.